Hey, Govax here. So, big patch today, probably biggest one that we'll get this year for Madden 21. A lot of mixed opinions on it, and I'm going to get to them and the issues that we're seeing so far. Obviously, as we play this game more might pop up. But first, let's take a look at our sponsor. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off. Perfectly executed today, like always. Hopefully you guys got your pre-orders. I was able to snag one off Amazon for Xbox today, so I got kind of lucky there. Missed the first few. They just like sold out so quickly for me, but we got one coming. That's lucky for us. But anyways, let's go through the patch, and we'll go through Team of the Week later on that video when that comes out. So, key highlights, new abilities, gameplay fixes and tunings, franchise might, yard bug, performance. Now, I will say, the very first time I booted up into this game and I threw it past, my tight end dropped it. It was wide open and he dropped it. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of online right now on Twitter. People talking about wide receivers randomly dropping open passes, which I think is probably the worst thing. This is as bad as the fall forward bug that happened 2 years ago. I think that was Madden 19. The fall forward patch came in. That was like February-ish. Literally ruined the game for a little bit. Now everybody's got the fall forward bug, but that's intentional now. So they saw that like, hey, we screwed that up, but let's put it into the game. So that fall forward and the fall forward ability is just fucking broken. But they didn't take a look at that. So they made the passing game tougher, and we're going to go through some of the reasons and the things that they did for that. And they're switching from like an offensive-based game to more of a defensive-based game. And I totally expect this game, if it wasn't already headed that direction, to totally go the direction of a run-focused game again. Sadly, they didn't learn their lesson after Madden 20, the run game and everything. But let's go through what they tried to do in this patch, and then we'll give our thoughts along the way on it. So they added new abilities, 3 new ones, and then they patched Enforcer a little bit. Run committed. Defenders with this ability would dominantly win run blocks when they correctly use a guess play adjustment to predict a run. Incorrect guesses will result in a loss. Like, I don't understand, like, run commits an instant touchdown if they call a pass at all. This literally should be stock on players. This ability, they should just blow them up. If I run commit, I know you're running, your offensive line should literally die on the field. I should have 5 dead bodies in front of me because you gotta stay, like, because it's an instant touchdown, right? It's a like run commit. It's like the ultimate sell out type of thing in a video game. And the fact that you need now a ability to run commit, which is going to be useless in 90% of your games, it's just dumb. It's absolutely dumb. So another trash ability, but it will help against the run guys. But like even last year, like how many competitive guys ran commit even after they buffed it last year? Nobody. Because even with a run commit, you got to run commit middle, left, or right. So it's 1 out of 3 runs that you're going to get it anyways. I don't know, dumb. Pass committed. Defenders with this ability will win pass blocks when they correctly use guess play adjustment to pass. Incorrect guesses will result in a loss. I mean, okay, fine. It makes players play a little bit more balanced. We'll test it out, see how good it really is. So I'm going to withhold judgment on pass committed right now. But definitely like pass committed is going to hurt passers much more than run committed is going to hurt runners. Because it's just sad. Because pass committed is like a one button press for all passes. This is a 1 out of 3 chance for all runs because it's directional. Deflator. Defenders with this ability will cause increased fatigue penalties when tackling ball carrier with non-conservative tackle, so aka hit stick. Okay, so it will fatigue runners when you hit stick them. It already did a little bit. Hit sticks are already fatigue guys, but as we know with quarterbacks taking hit sticks, they can journal into a hit stick. It won't even matter because the quarterbacks are broken this year. Enforcer. Address an issue causing CPU control defenders with Enforcer ability to use hit stick tackles too frequently. As a result, cause more fumbles. I didn't really see any fumbles this year off Enforcer. I don't know where are they getting this feedback from? Who sent it? Like I looked at we went in this channel and looked through their top feedback shit. Where was Enforcer is causing too much fumble? Whoever put that up is literally smoking crack. They are just absolutely out of it, right? Enforcer's causing no fumbles now. What? And now it's causing more fumbles than intended? Who are you, EA Sports? Who are you listening to? It wasn't on your goddamn fucking forum. Updated QB slide functionality so that a double tap of the die button will always be a slide. All right. They went absolutely backwards here, too. There is no fucking reason, because of how buggy the slide is this year, there is no fucking reason why the slide should be double test for quarterbacks instead of the single tap for all players. They went literally the wrong way. Like, they just fucking... Do they not play their fucking game? I'm so disappointed and what we've been through so far. Just because I'm seeing wide receivers drop, and that really didn't set me off until now. And this at first it's like, you know, it's a bad idea. Now I'm just pissed, right? All these things adding up. It's just frustrating. But we'll see, I guess. I don't know why they took the slide off of the L1X and just go back to that shit. Why would you do it like this, man? Modify new journal animation to reduce oversteering. I guess we can try out a journal on the field. Let's see how the new journals look. And let's do something where like blitz so I get out of the okay, we'll do this one. So we can get outside here a bit better. And oh god damn it. Alright, well he played that really fat. Like, and that's the thing that changes zone drops. So now purple's basically our hard flats. It's kinda weird and I hate that. Alright, let's I guess I should plug my 2 controllers in. And wow, I'm straight up dumb. I'm just gonna audible the inside zone. He played that a lot better than I thought. Alright, quick base. Chase down. God damn it! Journal! Alright, yeah, that's definitely a little bit worse. Now, Jalen Samuels isn't exactly the greatest. I always yell out journal when I journal, too. I don't know if that's wrong, but if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Journal! Okay. Huh. We'll see with guys with, like, better jumping attributes or something. Damn it. Alright. Anyways, journal got patched, they said. It doesn't feel as good, but these guys might not be it. Journal! Okay, I couldn't get it off in time. Back to it. Fix an issue that would sometimes allow the QB to enter a tackle animation when attempting to slide, which could lead to fumbles. Yep, definitely happened to me. Cool. If they fix the slides, that's cool. Fix an issue with the ball carriers would stumble and fall after having a collision with their legs. Why would they... What? Isn't that how ball carriers get tackled? Is people collide with their legs? God damn it. Are they making running backs even more powerful? Remember, like, you know the greatest Madden running scheme of all time? Sprint directly into the back of your offensive lineman, and instead of, you know, Isaac Newton's, like, physics, you know, cause a reaction, you stumble backwards after running into, like, basically a brick wall of 330 pounds offensive lineman. You hit it, and then you slide forward. Like, there's no fucking physics there. It's so dumb. That's the best run scheme, because all the defense is like, oh, where'd he go? He just ran a new guy. I don't understand where he is. Hit, and then go. It's like, there's no backwards. There's no backwards in this game. People don't fumble out. If you run directly in the back of somebody at full fucking sprint, you butt fumble. Fucking run game. Fix an issue where ball carriers were stumbling, falling too frequently, running through the line, and colliding with the blockers. I can't believe you buffed the run game, you fucking cunts. You absolute fucking cunts. One of the highest fucking upvoted things on your forum was the run game was too strong. And you buffed it and nerfed the pass game. I truly don't know, right? They brought out this new forum to say, you know what? We're sick of hearing from Twitter voices. We're going to listen to more people. So then they put it in there and like, you know what? Fuck them people. We're going to do our own thing. I like to run, stretch, and dive. That's my favorite offense. Let's have another punter win our championship. Just running the ball every play. What fucking cunts. Fixing an issue rarely cause the ball carrier to continuously run after scoring a touchdown. Dude, running out the tunnel is the best shit that you had in your game. You patched it out with these stupid-ass celebrations. Get rid of your stupid-ass celebrations after sacks and after they get like 2 yards or 3 yards on a fucking run play. Fix quarterbacks pitching the ball the wrong hand in the option plays. Okay, that's an actual, literal bug fix. Good job. Defensive coverage. Yeah, this is dumb. Allowing users to call bunch verticals, motion flanker outside, snap one in motion, and quick throw to the receiver who would be open against cover 3 and 4. We have added logic for the curl flat and quarter flats defenders to cover that throw. All right, so instead of being like, you know what? You could just man the guy up or go hard flats. Let's make it worse. And let's call it cover 3. Let's go on the opposite side hash mark. I like to give myself plenty of space down the field because I like to bomb the ball. Little bombs over bait. All right, motion snap. Let's motion snap this shit. I can't. Can I not motion snap that? Okay. Just gotta motion it back in. What about like this? Alright, good. I mean, dog, if I want him to cover out there, I call a hard flat, right? I don't know. If I call a purple, I want him to actually play a curl flat, right? I want him to play the curl first and the flat. Like, really? Shouldn't he be covering Ebron for a second? Alright, it's covered now. Cover 3 with a purple. What if my purple's at, like, 20 yards? I don't know, man. Just make the hard flats play that better, and you would have fucking solved everything. Anyways. Change wasn't needed, but it was done. Address the motion issue causing defensive backs and man coverage are recovering the receiver in motion to swap assignments with another defensive back on the other side of the formation, leaving the motion receiver open. We'll see. I'm going to let that one go right now. I'm not going to test it. Fix an issue allowing, because there's so many, like they said last time, they patched this, last patch. It got patched in trips, but not in like Y-off trips, or like U-trips, whatever it's called now. Pat's Y-off. So, we'll see. There's too many formations to test this if this actually got fixed in this video. Fix an issue. They should test it, right? They have tons of time at the EA offices. Fix an issue allowing route swapping of any passing formation by audibly and resetting the play call twice. Cool. Literal bug got fixed. Although route swapping's less needed nowadays. The only thing that you don't really have in like slot apprentice shit is like slant outs. Except for like short yardage situations where you can just call post pattern and to the sticks for a slant out. Addressed an issue with cornerback matchups by route causing linebackers and corners to switch alignment pre-play for certain offense formations. That's actually cool. I like it. There's a lot of bug shit and that was fucking annoying. Fixed an issue causing man coverage defenders to get in a bad position versus motion wheel routes. Alright, so did they hurt? Is man coverage playing wheel routes better now or worse? Let's try that same bunch verticals. Not necessarily always bunch verticals, but let's try this stuff. Alright, dime. Let's do cover 2 man. Alright. I can't snap it on the outside. On the motion out. Snap it on the inside. And it's pretty close. I mean, that's pretty close. It's Denzel Ward, so he's significantly better than my guy, but yeah, that's fine. Alright. It wasn't bad before that, but they say they fixed it. Fix multiple defensive alignment issues caused by motioning the slot receiver to the inside and gun empty bunch and motioning happening out wide and gun trips, resulting in inverted assignments. Cool. Looks like a bug they fixed. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Definitely seen that. Alright, they fixed that bug. Cool. Address an issue with defenders mirroring a receiver in motion would sometimes stumble on their teammates when the ball was snapped. Cool. It's a good fix. Fix an issue rarely causing pass rushing outside linebackers to flip their gap assignments to the opposite of the formation when the ball was snapped. Good. Dog, this is the shit that I want fixed, right? Bugs early on. I don't want no, like, meta-changing shit, and I don't know. Sometimes they have these bugs pop up. I really hope they fix that drop pass bug soon. Fix an issue causing defender in man coverage where a screen blocking receiver would run past the blocking receiver on some RPO alert plays. Would run past the blocking receiver. Dude, did they just buff RPO alert plays? Dude, they were already super good. Oh my god. They buffed it. They buffed RPOs. Which, we already know the run is already powerful. RPOs is an extension of the run game. Sweet. Get your RPO offense going, guys. Okay. Tuning a variety of tackle animation is to sometimes prevent tackles from triggering versus ball carriers and juke moves, in some cases where the ball carrier is not using any special move. Like, I hope this is that thing where, like, if you got a guy, if this is your defender, and this is the offensive guy, and they're running towards each other, and the offensive guy just swerves, and this guy, he does that breakdown thing, and then he doesn't try for a tackle. Do you guys ever see the CPU do that, and they just run around? I've had Lamar do that to so many of my fucking defenders, it's been annoying. I really hope they actually try for the conservative tackle now. Or hit stick, because he's a quarterback, and fuck quarterbacks, dude. It's defense's job to send him to the hospital. Put him in the body bag. Fix an issue causing offensive linemen on the ground to warp back up to be part of a multiplayer sack interaction with pass rush and the quarterback. That's hilarious. I don't think I ever saw that, though. Fix an issue causing CPU-controlled defender to celebrate with the ball still live after fumble. Dog, I seen this IRL. What was that one game a few years ago where quarterback got sacked and, like, 2 defenders are celebrating while like they're running up to the line of scrimmage to like call the next play, and the guys are still behind it. I feel like that was the Chiefs or something a few years back, but that's kind of realistic. Improve multiple issues with the balls going through players' torsos on swat and catch attempts. Okay, good. Dude, this was so annoying. I'm so glad that changed. God damn, that just burned my asshole where the ball would warp through my freaking arm or body. Address an issue allowing user controlled receivers using aggressive catch to make catches that they should not have, specifically on jumping and diving catch. Really? They should not have. Huh. Player ratings. Spec catch animations. So, get like over 95 spec catch, right? Wasn't that the highest threshold? At least it was tested a few years ago. I don't think it's been tested this year at all. Huh. Like, that has a lot baked into it, right? Like, aggressive catch animations, is that like the swerve? You can get the swerve catches. Like, I've seen my Tony Gonzalez literally, like, just jump up, catch a thing, and, like, right in front of a DB. And they don't interact. Like the swerve of old. Sorry, I got little hiccups there. Yeah, player ratings. I mean, I guess that's fine if your player is much better than the other one, then he makes a catch over him. But it'll be interesting to see if it impacts two-man interactions or like the swerve catch, which is like basically trying to get out of two-man catch interactions and into one-man catch interactions. So we'll see with the aggressive catch if that like the swerve type shit got patched or not, and we'll see what that really affects. Fix an issue preventing a teammate from catching a pitch on kickoff returns. I kind of like that. I've seen so many people give me so many points because, like, let me just pitch it backwards. It's like, how often do you see pitch backs in the real NFL? But then again, in the real NFL, you just kick the ball out of the end zone now. So it's kind of unrealistic because we have to kick to the fullback because we don't have the kick power to go to the end zone. Tuning the ball physics to reduce the frequency of footballs consistently, repeatedly bouncing off moving players to keep the play alive. I've seen a lot of those online. General fixes. Fix an issue able to grief your opponent by getting endless false start penalties. Thank God. I saw some people get into like 3-hour games because of that. Because people being annoying. God damn. I hope they gave some punishment to those people that were doing that. Fix the blocking issue causing fullback and offset tight end to collide with each other following the snap in certain formations. Cool. Fix an issue causing offensive players to rarely move out of their formation in pre-play, such as QB moving to a guard position. Yeah, I've seen this bug a few times. I never ran into it myself, but I'm glad they were able to fix at least this one specific situation. There might be other situations they said. So if you do get on a situation where they are warping and switching positions still, like a guard going to a wide receiver going to guard, and etc., send it into, I would say, Madden NFL Direct or tag Clint Oldenburg and that kind of stuff. Fixed an issue causing CPU-controlled offense to call passing plays sometimes when winning late in the game instead of running plays. Alright, CPU-controlled offense, don't give a shit. CPU-controlled quarterbacks, don't give a shit. Alter team updates, accuracy of difficulty descriptions on challenges, various quality of life improvements, MUT UI, address an exploit where users complete one-play challenge, get bonus XP. Like, I saw on Twitter that, like, the kick return solo is still working, and that's kind of what we want, right? The third kickoff solo in the Youngblood. Somebody said it's still giving the proper amount of XP, so somebody else can confirm that, but neat. Updated logic to address player feedback that the clock would wind down to the point where a pre-snap address. So they went from like 10 seconds to 13 seconds. Why though, dude? I don't have chew clock on. Why are you chewing my clock? Why are you trying to do this to me? Right? The big brain offenses are the ones that you make adjustment to. You see with the defense, you make an adjustment, they make an adjustment, you make an adjustment, that kind of shit. Like, they're completely taking out a lot of the strategy. Like, this is EA just forcing us back and like, all right, run off the line of scrimmage, call your stretcher dive, flip the play one way, flip it the other, see whichever way you want to run it, and then run it again. Like, that you can easily do that. Run off the line of scrimmage, press the button as quick as possible. Like, the most brain-dead offenses are the ones that they're kind of catering to here. Right? Why would they keep this? If I don't have chew clock on, don't chew clock me. There is legitimately a user setting that I can set the chew clock. Why would they not bring it? Why would they chew clock at all if I don't ask you to chew clock? These fucking numbskulls, right? Why is this the solution? Yeah, I like, who do you run this past? Right? Who is this going to for like, hey, do you think this should be the solution? I swear to you, these people just don't either care or know. And both things are bad. Sad. Addressing issues allowing users to intentionally leave certain positions in the depth chart empty to give receivers also the tight end positions and then audible gameplay to go to other spots. All right, so basically they killed a lot of like jumbo set to put wide receiver at tight ends, but like here's my problem. Why don't you just allow us to put wide receivers at tight ends? Right? Why don't you go back to Madden 16 era where like I could put Hines Ward at tight end, right? Why don't you make run block stats matter and size on your defenders versus offensive players matter, right? Linebackers don't mean shit. You'd rather have a safety there because they're faster and they animate. Like, why is your game so poorly coded that you got to do this hack around of not letting wide receivers at tight ends because they block as effectively as higher end tight ends? And most, I'd say most, not all run plays, but most. Like, why? Right? Let us do that intentionally. Let us sub in 4 wide receivers in jumbo. Just because it has cool route combinations. Right? Is Roger Goodell coming down and saying, no, you may not put wide receivers at tight ends? I understand it's a game and it's balanced that way. You got to bounce around it sometimes. But, like, dog, it makes no sense why you can't put anybody anywhere. Like, to open up the creativity of your online audience. This just, it doesn't even make sense game balance-wise. Like, what are you balancing? Them trying to pass the ball effectively out of tight sets? Dog, why the fuck do you want everybody in bunch? Why the fuck do you want everybody running I-form tight stretch and dive? It's just, I don't know. It's disgusting that they still haven't properly done weight in run block versus block shed. Because block shed animations take way too long. There's too much of a timer on it before you can actually block shed. I don't know. I hate it. I hate their solutions to these things. And it's just annoying at times. Right? Some are obviously better than others, but man. Dumb. Address the gameplay issue specific to Ultimate Team where specific quarterbacks would cause bad snaps over his head occasionally in jet sweep type of plays. Cool. It's a bug they fixed. Good job. Franchise update. This literally, I'm still waiting for the face of the franchise update that says we have deleted this from our game. That's the only face of the franchise update I ever want to see. We are no longer supporting it. Franchise updates. Yeah, they're coming out with some more franchise updates. They said into November, so look for that, franchise crowd. You're still kind of behind the ball. Yard updates. I don't really play a ton of the yard. I'm not gonna go over this. Don't really like. I'm not into it right now. I don't know. They need to add a little bit more depth to the yard for player customization and upgrades and like badges type shit before I really care. More RPG elements. So right now it's okay. Presentation updates. I don't care. Right? I don't give a shit. User experience updates. Updates have been made to address global performance that impacted reliability of kick meter. Awesome. They fixed the kick meter bug. It would sometimes hitch. Good job. Good job on the kick meter. But overall, I got to give this patch like a 2. If my wide receivers are dropping the ball at all during gameplay now if they're open, dog, you guys got to go back to drawing board. Revert the patch then. Revert that shit. I don't know why they made these changes. I don't know, like, outside of like the kick meter and maybe a couple of those bugs, like a lot of the shit that they put in the game and changes do not help the game. They actually make Madden 21 worse. Right? The slide function, like just going down from the top down, legitimately make the game worse. And it's not like unintentional like the wide receiver drop animation shit or dropping balls. Like this is intentionally making the game worse. And it doesn't make sense to me. But that's my take. What do you guys think? Thanks for watching. Call to action. See you later for Team of the Week.